Well, you always take wins, but as a coach, you're never satisfied, and I think our players are getting better. I think we did some things today better than we have been doing. I thought our rebounding discipline was very good. I thought we are blocking out and cleaning up, especially the first 30 minutes, was excellent. I thought we shared the ball. I mean, 27 assists is a lot, and I think this team is very unselfish, and they shared the ball well today. But we can't turn the ball over 22 times and feel good about what you're doing, because you can't win close games, or you're going to lose a lot of opportunities against good teams by giving them that many opportunities at you. And I didn't think defensively we were as intense as we were on Saturday, but it's hard to tell when you turn the ball over that much. They got 21 points off those 22 turnovers. So, if you eliminate that, now they have 49 points, and you're feeling a lot better. And we're not going to play perfect, and they're going to get some, but giving up 70 points was disappointing. And yet, this is a new team. I wouldn't say they're young, but they're new, and we've got a long ways to go, and they're going in the right direction. So I'm happy with where we're going. I'm just not happy with where we're at, if that makes any sense.
Coach, Alberts was hot tonight. How have you seen him progress so far?
Well, Bryan Alberts is a good player. He's going to get better and better as he gets comfortable and understands his role. And I thought it was a real good game for our new guys to get into a flow. I thought it was good to see Bryan get into an offensive rhythm. It was good to see Edon get into an offensive rhythm in the second half. You can tell the difference between somebody like Jordan Griffin, who's been here a year. His confidence is really high. He's been in a rhythm all year. And now to get some other guys to complement that is really good. And I thought Deishuan Booker did a great job of getting 10 assists. You measure your point guard by not how many points he has, but how many points the team has, and how he's dispersed the ball. I thought he got comfortable in his role too, of finding people in the offensive area.
Coach?
Yeah.
Can you talk about Barry's aggressiveness and as well as Gabe Levin's rebounding, how that basically became infectious, the energy for the team?
Well, Barry's really aggressive with the ball, and he's a great finisher. And again, Deishuan, I thought early trusted him for the first time to pitch it ahead and let him, because it's so hard on a live dribble in the open court to keep him in front of you. And we've been reluctant to get off the ball at the point and get the ball to those wings and let him make plays. And that's how Albert's got some shots too. I mean, Albert's on one side, stretching the defense, looking for shots, and Barry's looking to attack the rim. And I thought that was a really good thing offensively that we were able to do is get what we call kick-aheads and let those wings make plays today. And even though Deishuan doesn't get assists for a lot of those because Barry's bouncing the ball, to me, those are another 5-6 assists that aren't on the stat sheet. So that is infectious. And I think Gabe, I just worry about Gabe going too much. I mean, there's a reason why he's had injuries throughout his career, because he just goes so hard every play. And goes after every rebound, goes after every loose ball, and it is contagious. Sharing the ball is contagious. Getting on the floor and taking charges is contagious. Defending is contagious, and hopefully, we'll the team will continue to make that their identity, because offensively, this is a talented team, and once they clean up and not try to and trust each other and not try to do too much with these turnovers, I think we can have a really balanced attack. And it starts with Gabe. Gabe is a go-to guy that can rip, and there's not very many people at that forward position that can keep him in front or keep him from putting foul pressure on you.
You guys started the second half on a 12-4 run. What did you expect in that half?
I wasn't I was pretty positive, really. I said, we're just doing a lot of good things that we're not getting credit for because we're not finishing off plays with good decisions. I just, again, it was the turnovers and just right down to the last play. And the last play really wasn't on Edon. He was trying to, I didn't give him a man call, and they hadn't manned, and that was I just got out coached that last 10 seconds because, he called a timeout, which we didn't want, but irregardless, I didn't give him a man play coming out, and he's too inexperienced right now not to give him a man and his own call. And by the time he got us into a man pick and roll, waiting for the pick to come, he got picked. So, those are all great learning things this time of year to clean up, and we were able to win through those kind of mistakes is great. But we've got a ways to go, and that's exciting because I think we're becoming a good team right now, and we're striving to be a great team.
Coach, you guys got Oregon State coming up next. What do you think you guys have to improve on those type of matchup?
Well, I think we've got to execute better offensively. I think we got to continue to rebound because you can't go to a Pac-12 school and give them second chances, or so that means you got to eliminate turnovers, and you got to get the second chances and offensive rebounds. And I think if we go there and limit them to one shot and take care of the ball, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it was a great game last year with them, and they're healthy now, and they've got a lot more weapons. But I like our guys, and I think it's going to be a great challenge for us. It's going to be a fun road trip. We're going to have 5 of those games in a row, before we get back here again. But I think that's why most of these guys came here to play in those kind of games, and I think we're going to play well.
Coach, any word on the Riggins injury?
It sounded like yesterday in practice he kind of tweaked something below his knee a little bit in the patella tendon area. They don't think it's too serious, but we didn't want to put him back in. So they'll evaluate it, and we're hopeful. We're off tomorrow, so we're hopeful that Thursday he'll be ready to go. They didn't right now they feel pretty good about it, but you just never know until some time gets on something like that, if it stiffens up or whatever.
And then what's the timetable for Yusuf?
He's doing well. We're going to know a lot on Thursday. He's cleared non-contact in practice. He's getting shots up. He's getting in shape, but the knee is good enough to play, but the strength is not there yet, and we just don't want to take any chances to play him before the muscles around the knee are strong enough to handle something off balance or coming down wrong or whatever. So they're going to retest the strength that was 2 weeks ago was at like 63% of full strength. It needs to be at least 90 before we let him do some contact, and even then, it's going to take 2 or 3 days at least of incremental practice. 3 or 4 drills to 5 or 6 drills to an hour. That kind of thing to just give him confidence, banging on people and everything. So hopefully Thursday he gets cleared as far as strength goes, and then it's going to be a time thing. I'm hopeful that somewhere on this trip, he wakes up and it's a go. But we certainly are going to err on the caution side because he's too valuable to this team down the stretch. And, these are pre-season games for us. Our season lies ahead of us.
All right,
Thank you. Yep. All right, you two. They need to hear some new stories from the couple new guys.
Bryan, how does it feel out there to get probably your best game so far in a Orange uniform?
It felt good. I really got to thank my teammates for that. They kept believing in me, kept giving me the ball, letting me shoot. So, yeah, I'm thankful for them on that.
And then Deishuan, I saw you only 2 points tonight, but 10 assists. Were you looking to really hit with your teammates all night?
Yeah, scoring to come down the line in the offense, but really just wanted to focus on kick aheads, like he said, and rebounding. So it's kind of what I put an emphasis on today.
Bryan, what was the difference in the second half in your reports
I think I just got into the rhythm in the second half. First half, I was rushing them a little bit, forcing a couple of them, and yeah, they just started coming a little easier in the second.
Bryan, after your teammates saw you making all those threes, do you think that kind of shooting, I guess, energy transferred onto them because they started making some great shots too?
Yeah, I think it really all starts on defense though. Once we get stops on defense, that brings the whole energy up throughout the whole team, and that that makes shots go in easier.
All right, thank you, folks.
Thank you.